Now, when the recession first hit, it left many would-be entrepreneurs reeling with uncertainty. But for our next three guests, the downturn in the economy was just the push they needed.
Now, as part of our recession businesses slot this morning, we're joined by one woman who specialises in designing murals, a man who set up Ireland's first online rental marketplace, and a lady whose business helps consumers get all the best deals on their grocery shopping nationwide. So, would you please welcome Caroline, Declan and Anne. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
We're going to start with the one closest to us, who happens to be Caroline O'Byrne. Hi, Caroline.
Good morning. Hi.
You're the artist.
I'm not the artist, actually. The business is just myself and my husband. He's the artist, but we do design the murals together.
And what was your background before this?
I worked in Disney. I worked in London. So I worked in Disney for about 5 years and then moved to Galway and met my husband, got married, had 2 kids, and then I was a stay-at-home mum.
Okay.
So where did the idea come from?
Yeah.
Well, our 3-year-old daughter, we had to encourage her to move into a new bedroom when we were expecting our second baby. So my husband, being the artist, suggested that we surrounded her with fairies. So my husband painted fairies and various other birds and butterflies in her room. And
Disney characters?
She couldn't wait to move in. Yeah, we just designed our own, actually, yeah.
And then what, did friends go, oh, I quite like that,
well, exactly,
and it just grew?
Yeah, and Rory really enjoyed doing it, and our daughter completely fell in love with it, and we just thought it's a great idea.
Oh, they're magnificent. We did it for one of ours when we were young. Although he's now onto the Star Wars thing, so he's going to please get rid of Bambi and, and Pooh, can I have Darth Vader?
How much does it cost? I was wondering.
I mean, that's the great thing. You can sort of paint to any budget. I mean, most of the ones that we're showing here now are around the 400 mark, but they're for the full-on scenes with Winnie the Pooh and the tree and all those things. But again, you can get a really nice Winnie the Pooh scene for, you know, for less than that, because you can kind of simplify the backgrounds or maybe lose one of the characters. So like that, any budget, and we can do something.
How long do they last, Caroline?
They last forever.
For a lifetime?
Yeah,
okay,
and they're non-toxic paints, and we can coat them if they're in an area where kids are doing a lot of moving around with bikes and stuff. There's a coating that protects them, and so they're really vivid, and yeah, they work really well. And
we had Jared's room, my eldest son, we had his room done when he was 2, he's 18, 17 now, so he's 15, 16.
Yeah,
now it's a bit shabby,
but
it's, well, the thing is, they're so bright and so vivid.
Yeah.
As long as you don't allow them to kind of dig holes in the wall, then they will last.
Yeah.
And so what's the biggest project that you could take on then, so?
Oh, I mean, anything, you know, because, I mean, the beauty as well is you can do interior walls or exterior. Rory, he hand paints, he uses aerosols, which kind of makes people think of graffiti, but you can actually do some quite fine work with aerosols. And then there's an airbrush as well. So just recently we've done a community project in Ballyban in Galway with a response group to suicide in the area. And Rory has a lot of experience with working with kids, so we got the kids in the area to come down, the youngsters, and help out, which was great. So that's, you know, that's quite a large area there, but I mean, you know, you can cover any.
So it could be for personal or for the community. So that's featurewalls.ie.
Featurewalls.ie, and it's really worth checking out the website because there's hundreds of images, and it kind of speaks for itself.
And no budget too small, basically.
No budget too small, really, yeah.
Okay, Declan Kilroy.
Yes.
Ireland's first online market. A minute Sinead said that to us, we both kind of went, duh, how come nobody thought of that before?
Right, okay.
It's a great, simple, genius idea. Tell us what you do, Declan.
Okay. Rentstuff.ie is an online marketplace for rentals where individuals and businesses can go online and rent stuff to each other. If you think of an eBay, but for rentals, that's what we do.
It's amazing that nobody's done it before.
And the range of stuff.
Yeah, I mean...
Everything from a JCB to what?
Absolutely, to a wedding dress, to a book, to really anything, you know. So, I mean, it's very simple to do. All you do is you log onto the website. It's free to join up, and it's free to list as many items as you like. So once you go onto the website, you can post your items, put a description of your item, and then just start making some money from the items you have lying idle around the house.
So is it for individuals as well as businesses?
That's
so say I had... I don't know what I would rent out, but say I had a bicycle or something that I wasn't using anymore, I could rent that out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How do you make money out of this? I presume what you're doing is you're putting the people in contact with each other and then they negotiate.
Yeah, well, we basically create a platform for these people to meet. But we're getting a huge response from rental companies also. They're getting very interested in the idea because they can list as many items as they want on the site for free, and we charge a small commission then on any of the transactions that are made.
Oh, so it's no fault, no fee, basically. So
exactly,
a deal has to be done before you get any money.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, now we were just asking before we came on. You've only gone live in the last
3 or 4 weeks.
So you're kind of in the Oh God, will it work,
but at the moment we have over 1,000 items up there currently, and as I said, with the rental companies, they're really enthusiastic about the idea because there's nothing out there like it for them. And from bouncy castles to plant and tool hire, event and party hire, marquees, all that kind of stuff, they can post those items up there. So it's we're all pretty excited about it.
The site name, it works for me too, rentstuff.ie.
I love it.
Where would I rent stuff? Well, go to rentstuff.ie.
Says what it does.
So you've got 1,000 items up there already at the moment, and are you getting a lot of hits? Are people, interacting with the site a lot?
Yeah, we are. We're getting a lot of, we're getting more every day. There's more and more items up there. You know, people are posting. At the moment, there's a few wedding dresses which people are posting up there, because I suppose in these times, people don't want to spend a few grand on a wedding dress, and they can rent it for a couple of hundred.
That's a browsing site too, isn't it? That's for,
Well, on one side you have people that are saving money because they don't have to necessarily go out there and buy the item. The other side you have people that are making money from the items they have lying idle around the house. And also it's a more environmentally friendly way of consuming.
It's a great idea.
OK, Anne McBride. Given the current state of the economy, and I would imagine that your business is going to go like a rocket. Tell us what it's about.
Hopefully so. It is an online information site, to be honest. It really is to encourage people to go onto the site to see what's available in your local supermarket.
It's called Buy One, Get One Free.
I mean, how simple is that? Basically, it just screams deals, and that's what it's all about, supermarket deals. And basically, it's so simple to use. It's drill into your county, into your town, and it lists all the supermarkets in your town, the deals that they have on offer. Do you know the glossies that normally come to the door that pile up in the back, really and truly?
Which really annoy you because they
completely.
So if you're like having a party and you want to buy loads of crisps and loads of soft drinks, on you go, find out the best deal, job done.
That's it, job done. And what it'll do is it'll tell you, give you the information on where's the best place to go. So the whole idea behind the site as well would be you shop local. I mean, because at this stage, people are travelling too far. And you've got the deals locally, they just don't know about it. And maybe some of the local supermarkets that are very small are absolutely not able to advertise.
Is it... I'd imagine there's a huge amount of correlation, a lot of donkey work in getting all this together.
Massive.
Because you literally have to trawl through everything.
Absolutely, yeah. We did start where we had this wonderful romantic idea that we were going to go out and meet and greet everybody. After about 2 months, that fell on its face.
So do they now alert you to the deals they have in store?
That's the whole idea. The supermarket at the end will actually get a login to the site, and they can update their own supermarket page as often with as many deals. Obviously, the more deals you have on, the better. I mean, because that's going to draw back your customer base. But no, we did fall over a bit with contacting people, so we ended up getting...
How do you make money?
How do we make advertising? Basically, the supermarkets will pay, hopefully.
You have a partner in this. Did you have a background in this area?
Not whatsoever. Margaret and I are two housewives living at home, and Margaret was very sick. She's my sister. In January, and literally came out of this with this idea from intensive care.
It's a great, I don't want to pigeonhole it, but it is a great idea for housewives.
Fabulous.
You're sitting at home and having to do your weekly budget to go out and shop. Perfect way to do it.
And it's information when you need it, not when it's arriving in the door and the Sunday papers are hitting the floor when you don't need it. It's actually when you need it.
I can't believe, because Buy One, Get One Free has always become like an article of faith for supermarkets. Absolutely. I can't believe that nobody owned that name.
Oh, the shock we got. I mean, it was just unbelievable to go on and see what's available for us to take. Because I mean, it's
that name in itself could be an investment. Whatever, I mean, the site's obviously going to work well.
Absolutely,
Guys, 3 great ideas. This is our last one for a while, but not for forever.
Buy One, Get One Free.
Buy One, Get One Free.ie, rentstuff.ie, and Feature Walls, your
Featurewalls.ie.
Yes, featurewalls.ie, sorry. And I should mention that we do businesses as well, hotels and spas, and it's not just kids' rooms.
Okay. Well, guys, we wish you well.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Say hello to your children, of course.
There's 6 of them all together.
Look out to 2 there. Number 2, the red light is on number 2.
I want to say hello to Cormac, Connell and Freya, and Margaret's 3 children, and they're Sarah Ann, Megan and Brian. Thanks for putting up with us.
Would you have been shot if you hadn't said that?
Absolutely.
Guys, thank you very much.
Because ye are the people who are going to get this country out of the doo-doo, if we ever get out of the doo-doo.
We will, eventually. See, the positivity, we will. Well done. Now, after months of meeting new